I wanted to make a video basically explaining why it is I choose to use black magic and I choose to affiliate myself with demons, Satan, the Cliffoth, and basically the Hell Realms, or otherwise known as the Tree of Death. The reason why I want to do this is because I recently had an instructor, someone that I follow quite avidly and have been following for years now, since I was 18, 23, so 5 years now. And she basically said that, witchcraft is, bad, it's something we should stay away from, that, it's dangerous. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm not saying that this is what she said word for word, but basically things of the dark or darker realms shouldn't be things that we do, and that we should basically, for the most part, connect to God and put God first. I feel like that's what I got from her message, and I feel like those are great things to do, but those aren't the only things to do, and that, there's nothing wrong with being dark. So the reason why I've chosen, incorporating the left hand path to my spiritual path is simply because I know that there's something about the darkness. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of nature. It's a part of our existence. It's essential to our being, and it's there, and you can't get rid of it. It's a frequency that will always be there. You can't get rid of it. However, you can get rid of evil, which is very interesting. And so I've chosen to delve into the dark parts of myself and the universe, which just so happens that I have started within this lifetime with Satan, with demon magic. Now, in particularly, I've chosen to expand, or my first interest was in expanding my abilities as a warrior. I never really identified as a light worker, but I affiliated with them heavily. I've never, and I never will, I don't think I ever will, and I doubt it, but I've never considered myself a New Ager. But in the beginning, I've definitely affiliated with quote-unquote New Agers. And what I've found time and time again is that they get fucked over a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I've seen homeless, light workers, New Agers, fulfilling their, mission on Earth, which is to serve humanity and make humanity a better experience, and make our earthly experience a better one, a happier one. And time again, I've seen them get fucked over. I've seen them get molested. I've seen them get raped, attacked, and nobody's doing fucking shit. Not a fucking thing. And you'll feel, see that I'm a little angry about it because, they're just getting walked all over. And I found that, in that circle, there isn't much of a protector. There isn't much of a guardian. There isn't much of an individual that's strong enough to go into those dark places and do those dark things that their perpetrators are willing to fucking do. And the thing is that they don't realize, and they don't get, is that you have to be fucking tough. You have to be strong. You have to fucking kill if you need to kill a motherfucker. You need to beat the shit out of a motherfucker if a motherfucker is fucking with you. Because some shit's not fucking okay. For instance, a child being fucking molested. That's a fucking problem. Okay? You can't just sit around and have that fucking going on and say, love and light, and love and light, and love and light, and still have that child fucking raped on a regular basis. That's a fucking problem. That's where you need a warrior to come in and say, fucking no. No, I'm not going to have that fucking bullshit. And so black magic has lent me that ability, has given me that strength and that ability. I can protect anyone on this planet in any way I want to through black magic. I can shift and move mountains if you are fucking with, someone's fucking with you, okay? And you've tried everything you can, you've tried being nice, you've tried pushing them away. It's the last resort, but you know, I can create situations where I bind them away. Okay, this person needs to be bounded away through witchcraft. And worst case scenario, hopefully I never have to do it ever, I can create a situation where a person, you know, dies or commits suicide, you know, in a form of self-defense. You know, those are things that I can do. Another thing is I can bring money into your situation. I can bring a lot of money. See, they don't know, man. It's like, you know, they're talking all this shit, and they have no idea how much they're actually benefiting from black magic, and, you know, and how much money and prosperity that they have right now. Like my teacher, I'm not even sure if she's my teacher anymore. I'm not really sure if I'm her student, you know. I think I am. I still think I have the ability to learn from her and to gain from her, but overall, like, I mean, I think I've surpassed her because of black magic, spiritually, because my heart is open enough to accept demons into my life. I don't hate demons. Now, what is a demon? As far as I know, it's just a species. It's a race of spirit. That's it. You don't need to hate a demon just because they're a demon. The only time you ever need to hate a demon is if he's a fucking asshole to you, or she, or whatever. That's it. Don't say that, okay, alright, this thing's a demon, or Satan's Satan, that you're gonna hate Satan. No, you determine whether or not Satan is actually evil. Ignore all the bullshit. Fucking do your homework. Meditate. Talk to that motherfucker. Not a motherfucker. To me, you can learn a lot of knowledge. You can heal. You can expand. The path is fucking brutal, though. I will tell you. Take it slow. If you're interested in that, I would recommend VK Johannem as an excellent, wonderful YouTuber that will teach you straightforward ways to get involved. I would recommend checking out his Clifothic spear workings. Initiate through the tree of death. I recommend you do that. That's the first place that you start. Chances are you're going to meet this demon or demoness called Nehemeth. She's going to beat the fucking shit out of you. Okay? It's going to feel like that, or it might not be that way for you. It could be anything. That's the way it was for me. Afterwards, I had a huge, massive Kundalini activation and started having an out-of-body experience that was so clear that I had never had before. You know, that was way more clear, more clairvoyant. There's more power to it. You know, I'm still a beginner. I'm still a beginning black magician, you know. But so far, it has been worth it. It's been brutal. It's been tough. And I would say, as a disclaimer, it's not for everybody. But at the very least, what I want you to take from this is you don't have to go say hi to Satan or demons, but you don't have to hold on to that content. I mean, not that discontent or that you know, hate or fear for demons. Just have a beginner's mind. You know, experiment. Be open. Be more unconditionally loving. Don't assume just because, oh, an entity's a demon that they're evil. Or that you know, that you heard all these things about Satan, but oh, Satan's evil. But you don't know. The best way to look at it is if you approach Satan in a hateful way, like, or anybody, you know, if I was to come up to a stranger, right, and I was like, you know, I pulled out a gun and was like, hey, you there, fuck you. You know, that person has every fucking right to beat the shit out of me in that moment. I don't know this person, I just go to a random person and pull out a gun on them. That person has the right to beat the fucking shit out of me and or kill me, even by law. They have the right to do that. If I go up to a person with a preconceived notion that they're dangerous and then pull out a gun without any proof of it, that's a better way to put it. You know, that person has the lawful right to kill me or use self-defense in that way. Don't do that with any other entity, be that Satan or demons. If you do decide to go into meditation and meet Satan, don't be all, I gotta attack Satan. Because you'll give him the right, which is really they. I know how that probably sounds, but I'm not gonna get into that. But you basically give that entity the right, to defend themselves. So be peaceful, be calm, be enlightened, be unconditionally loving. Walk the walk, do what the fuck you're saying, and learn. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Yeah, fuck.